I gave him more speed. Oh god. Good luck, man. See, we got them Detroit boys looking pretty nice over there. Super Bowl, Super Bowls.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl. All the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, Parker.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talked these last couple weeks about the buildup, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on here? That's not good.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that's Elliott, complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5",
How'd you
and
get to
up.
how'd you get to the Super Bowl just running cover 3 clouds and cover 6 clouds? I'm going to kill that.
That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Slay, you looking a little slow there, boy.
The pickup, first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a
figure
first
it out,
down.
my man.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Come on, set. 10 logo. Check. Topper.
On first down, Hope. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson.
Holding.
And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Ready? 8, read. 44. 65. 65. Deep grip.
Looking to throw. Hope. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Johnson, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Failure to connect on second down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
You draw corpus.
Off the play fake. Hope. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. The great blocking nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Yellow. I'm going, Eddie. Yellow, 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 yellow. Come, come. Blue dot corpus. Blue dot corpus.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game.
Damn, I couldn't get rid of it.
Here as he's
Good try.
taken down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep, Deontay Harris.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. On the ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Throwing on first down. Hope under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Hope, screenplay, Johnson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Hope. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. Here's Hill on the return.
That's all I needed, that little slowdown.
There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. All told, it's a punt return of 74 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly.
That's my first one all year.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Hope. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
Says your connection is acting up. It might cut out.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Off play action. Hope. He's got Smith here. And now look at this. Big game.
That was all sides.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Daddy got you.
No. Off. Recon, 132 fight. Switch. Hey, 43, 50. My time.
They'll run with Elliott. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs,
Daddy's
he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
No, 57, color.
On 1st down, Mahomes. A dump off to Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling.
Good catch.
He's got a man.
Boy, that's a great catch.
Give him 32 on the play. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Back to throw. Hope. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm glad you couldn't find nobody.
Jones able to drop him that time for his
that was
second
a
sack of
busted
the
play
evening.
on me.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looking to throw.
Good play again.
And Manny's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
Can't get my play in time, man.
With a
Shit.
first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch the eye.
Pilot, 64, weak. Leo. Hey, Charlie. Five.
To throw again. Hope.
Good play.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he will have a first down here, but I have a feeling it's not going to be for long. They're already walking backwards. So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Off the play fake. Hope. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Good D, bro. Damn, Floyd coming off that block.
For the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hey, check 24, check 24. Check your hot read. Check 31, check 31. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd and 20.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now Mahomes. The open man is Smith. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
General, West, you must be dreaming. Under 10, under 10, 10. 15, 15. Mike 40, Mike 40. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D, we're pretty quiet.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's caught, Smith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a... Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Good pick.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Good pick.
Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Browner. That was Browner, no wonder. Good pick. I threw it to my 6'6" wide receiver, and Browner's 6'4". Big dude too. Not much I can do on that one.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Good catch.
Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL.
This is caught
No
inside the
way.
15.
No way. Good play,
And
man.
he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
That was just a perfectly thrown ball because my
Kenny
dude was there.
Galladay, 58 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Mahomes now to throw. Ertz has it left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Mahomes now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Damn it.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
I saw him turn out there, too.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Squeeze.
On 1st and 10. Hope. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator.
You got nothing to run.
Hard, hard.
Check 37.
On 1st down. Hope. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Don't you smell nice?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Mahomes. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Did you really just do that, Elliott?
19 yards out.
I'm glad nobody wants to give you no money.
When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You want to go to Walmart, see if we, Target, see if we can find a stand? Cool. No. Well, yeah, I can see the polka dots. I mean, yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off play action. Hope. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That's the way you make it big.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Ready.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check.
Fire.
Back to throw. Hope looking middle, and it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
44. Go. 44. Ready.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Hope, he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hope. And he's got his man on the out route. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hope. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Hope. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 40. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously cost one. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
All right, now, Madden, you're taking this too far.
Tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
Different
was an
things for
interception.
different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
three-syllable
syllables,
word.
yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Come on,
The
set.
Lions
90,
offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them
What's wrong with
returning
that?
that for a touchdown.
You can't use it no more?
Right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because
I've
now
grown
it
it,
doesn't
huh?
give him a chance to go to the bench and really
It's going to get bigger. What did you expect?
Kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready?
Mike Bo. Not here.
Big grip.
Looking to throw on second down. Hope. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Really, Mira? Mira, really? You that sad for that? Why?
The Lions on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun. Hope. And that's caught by Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 24 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Only 3 there on the screen at second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald, his 2nd sack of the night.
On the ready.
The Lions on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 19. Looking to throw. Hope complete. Smith has it. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Ready?
On 4th down.
Oh, got me.
And this one complete to Smith. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Lions gain a bit of respectability. Extra point up and through by Myers as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Hey, 57.
Check 13.
Hey, Sunday.
A first down carry by Elliott. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On first down, it's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might
What you doing with
put one
those?
over his head as this game progresses.
Army.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
What you do with those? You put them in the
receiving
bag?
now for him in the game. And a first
Why?
down on that last catch as well.
Do what? Wait, what? Why you throwing my clothes away? It's not cool.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Butker on for the PAT.
Because it matches the outfit. Why I'm going to keep the pants if I'm going to get the shirt away?
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
No, it wasn't. It was the, what's it called, pants? It was, Mirror.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I'll tell you what I want to give away, what I don't want to give away.
And this will not be returnable.
Like
it's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, what you trying to say? You want to go
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
And that's his third sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ely, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a second and forever. Now Jones. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Set up, 30 base.
Check.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Watch the screen.
Good game, Detroit.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Got good defense there, though.
Yellow. I go blue,
can help you. I'm about to be done in 8 seconds.
4 down.
And they take a knee. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll